Hello, I'm Shayla Sommerville, and I have the pleasure of introducing
Pleasure's all
or
mine.
talking with K.Miles, who is the creator of Resurrected Praise. Hi, Corey. How are you?
How you doing today, Shayla?
I'm good. So, tell us a little bit more about Resurrected Praise. Where did the vision come from? How did it start?
It all started at Standout last year. Ty Tripper's live recording.
I love that album, by the way.
Man, it's the
I was
hottest thing
listening
going.
to it on the way here.
I was listening to it on the way up. You know, we were on the way up. Actually, we were on the way back. Just an awesome time, man. And that was my first time actually seeing Ty in person. And in that aspect, just blew my mind. Just totally took me to it changed my life. Word up, like it changed my life. And on the way back, I was in the car with actually one of the members of the group now, who I didn't know was going to be a member of the group.
Wow.
Her name is Rose. We were on the way back, and as I'm driving, God said, "I have a group for you." In the middle of our conversation, I'm like, and then God just told me, because we were vibing back and forth. I'm like, man, God just told me He got a group for me. Kept on driving, but it never left me. It just kept resonating in my spirit. And I'm driving home one day, and I'm like, well, Lord, if you gave me this group, you're going to have to give me a name for it. I'm driving home, and I'm about to pull up in my driveway, and He said, Resurrected Praise. So
Wow.
here we got Resurrected Praise.
Resurrected Praise is here. So, who are your influences? I know you talked a little bit about Ty Tribbett, which I know has to be a major influence, and you can still touch on him, but who else has influenced you musically and maybe even personally?
First of all, my pastor has always been very supportive. Dr. Richard L. Jordan kind of took me up under his wing when he saw me out, doing stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing. He was like, but my pastor, my first lady, she's an awesome woman of God, man. Just the total package what a man should want his wife to be. I use her as an example many times in my dating process. Like, yeah, you ain't like Mama J, so we got to move on. But my pastor, my first lady, Ty, musically Ty, from ideas and concepts all the way down to Standout, just his whole ministry, not even just so much musically, but just how he put the ministry together and how he operates in that ministry, man. I watch him a lot. I got a dude out of Philly, one of my brothers, Praise One. The dude is awesome ministry, man. Awesome ministry.
What does he do?
He's a Christian rapper.
Wow.
Christian rapper, man. Hillsong United, Chris Tomlin. I like a lot of CCM, Switchfoot, POD. You still got to have your old traditional choirs. I like a little Ricky Dillard every now and again.
Awesome.
But yeah, I try to keep a kingdom view of music. I don't want to be locked into traditional choir or contemporary whatever. Why can't we just call it kingdom music? So I like all kingdom music. It's just how I listen.
That's awesome. Now, putting together a group and getting everybody on one accord is trying and very difficult at times.
You
I
better
know.
preach.
So how does K.Miles stay motivated in those circumstances?
In the beginning, it was a little rough because, when RP comes up, everybody stays at my house. It's like a little sleepover, and sometimes we have to travel to go get people so they can get to practice and whatnot, and that can be a little trying. But I wouldn't give RP up for the world, man. I love them to death, man. They're crazy, man. To stay motivated, of course, you got to be in your word. Of course, prayer. I did recently. We just formed a committee, some people in RP that I could that I took to a higher level in RP to kind of work together, and that's Rose and PJ. He don't like to be called PJ no more. He done got grand. His name is Ian now. So Rose and Ian, I kind of go to them and the musical director for Resurrected Praise, Aaron Robinson. Kind of just go to them, man, and we bear the burdens of one another.
Now, you talked briefly about certain people living in certain places and things of that nature. How does that work? I mean, you said that they come and stay over if they have to, but what areas are they coming from, and how did that happen? How did you guys meet each other?
Okay. We all met when I was starting to go to, thinking I was going to go to stand up. I went and joined Ty Tripp's message board just to see if I could find anybody else who was going from around this way to go. And of course, I found nobody. But I ended up staying on there a little bit afterwards, you know, just talking about my experiences and whatnot. And actually, everybody that's a part of this ministry, singer-wise, we knew each other first on the message board.
Wow.
And ended up meeting down as some of us met at Standout, some of us met after Standout. But yeah, pretty much everybody in this ministry, as far as the original singers and whatnot, we all first met on Ty Tripp's message board, or first heard of each other on Ty Tripp's message board, and then we actually met and kind of vibed and clicked. Me and Rose actually rolled down to Standout and back together during that time, and didn't even know that, you know, this is where God was going to place us now. But Tamika is from Arkansas, Rose is from Detroit, Cleveland is for PJ, JJ, Kyrie, and Nico, they all from Mansfield, Tanelli's from Mansfield, Aaron is from Maslin, and me, I'm from Texas. Now I live in Canton. So.
Wow. So that's quite a group you got there.
Yeah, a lot of gas.
Isn't it amazing how God can just bring you guys all together?
Yeah, that's awesome.
In order for His will. That's amazing.
That's
to
crazy.
me. So how do you feel? I know, as you know, being in ministry, you're being looked at. People are sometimes they even looking for you to slip up or mess up so they can say, you know, oh, I don't want to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much riding on being a Christian. So how important is it for you to live a Christian lifestyle and to talk to your other group members and display that living the Christian lifestyle is the most important thing?
If you ain't living a Christian lifestyle, it's kind of hard to sing about what we sing about. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It would be a disjustice to God to say, I live holy and I worship you, Jesus. And next thing you know, you are in the corner. You know what I'm saying? To the next chick or to the next dude. And we see that so much nowadays in church, man. And we wonder why people don't want to come to church. They don't think that God is real, or, they believe whatever they believe. It's because of us. So the Bible says that the priests have profaned the holy thing. So it's real important. It was always important to me from the jump. Everybody got a group. It's Fido and the Fidettes and all of these groups out here. But I wanted to be different. You know what I'm saying? The Bible talks about the light set on the hill cannot be hid. And I wanted to be that ministry, that group that stuck out among all the rest. They say what good thing can come out of Canton, what good thing can come out of Ohio. And I always would like to go against the grain and say, why not?